Hello, everybody. This is Tanya Penny, occupational therapist, author of Connecting with the Divine You, and Vibrant Body and Abundant Life Coach. And in this short audio lesson or mini lesson, we are moving into talking about your power and something bigger, which is part 3 of Connecting with the Divine You, along with beliefs, discovering and shifting your beliefs, which we talked about in the video. So, you are powerful. What happens is we forget how powerful we are. Because as a child, we are overpowered by our parents, by other adults, authority. We actually forget, and many of us are victimized and have our power taken away. Perceptively. So this is where it gets a little bit confusing, because even as children, we are not victims. Believe it or not, we are victimized, but we are never victims. And I'll tell you why, because from a soul perspective, I'm going to weave in a little bit of spirituality here. It is my current belief that as souls, we choose the experiences we want to have before we come in physically, before we physically arrive or birthed on the planet. So I know that some of you, this may cause confusion. For some of you, it may cause outrage. You may think, she's lying, or what the hell does she know? And as I said, from my perspective at this time, from my belief system, from the things that I've studied around spirituality, again, we all have a soul. That's pretty hard to deny because we're all living and breathing in a physical body, and what lights that up is our soul. And our souls have choice. We are powerful co-creators with something bigger, whatever you call it at this moment. God, universe, angels, all of it. So if your soul chooses to have certain experiences, and I'll just give you an example. Our soul chooses to have certain experiences to learn, grow, and evolve. Evolution is, a part of this. And Source wants to experience everything. And we are part of Source. So before I came in to the planet in this lifetime, I do believe in past lives, I chose to have the experience of being, I chose my parents, number one, and then chose the experience of sexual abuse, date rape, fill in the blank. But that's one where you can say, I used to say, wow, I was victimized. And yes, it would look that I was victimized. I was treated, my power was taken away, but as a soul, I did choose that experience. So it's not that that part of me doesn't still need healing. And I'm going to be doing a free class coming up in a few weeks that is going to be talking more about this, healing trauma, opening to love and trust. But so there's still a part of me that is going to need, the wounded part that's going to need healing. The part that feels it was victimized, that those bad things, quote unquote, bad things happened to. But then from a higher level spiritual soul perspective, and this is what gives you strength, and this is what helps you take your power back, is realizing nobody really did anything to me that I didn't sign up for as a soul. So why would my soul sign up to be sexual? Why would my soul sign up to have the experience of sexual abuse? Well, I can speak only for myself. It is becoming clear that I'm meant to support other people to heal trauma, and one of those big traumas is sexual abuse. Another trauma might be that I've had is, severe criticism, humiliation, embarrassment, I've had some physical abuse. I've had a chronic illness. Blah, 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 blah. My soul signed up for all those things. So when you really embody that, you are going to feel and know your power. You are a co-creator. Your soul chose these things. Now, in terms of something bigger, connecting with something bigger, and it doesn't matter what you call it, whatever it is that you believe in right now, God, universe, source, angels, energy, Mother Nature is something bigger. I want to dispel a myth that there's this someone sitting up in the sky that is judging you and is making bad things happen. And because we all have free will, we are powerful co-creators, that is not true. Okay. And I grew up Catholic. Just so you know a little bit of my background, I don't currently practice that. I currently practice a more broader spiritual perspective than that. But I am open to what everyone believes, and I work with people of many different religions and spiritual backgrounds and belief systems. So it's important that we believe in something bigger. It doesn't matter what it is. And it is helpful if we hold the belief that it is a kind, loving, non-punishing something bigger, because that is actually true. There is nothing we can do, quote unquote, wrong. There actually is no right or wrong in the eyes of our something bigger. We're going to get more into that in the key, I believe it's in August, the Trust Something Bigger month. This month, it's I would call it Something Bigger Light. So we're just beginning to dip our toe in, believing in something bigger, trusting that there's something and that we can have access to its love and support. It's never making bad things happen because we are powerful co-creators, but we can ask for support and guidance and clarity and signs. And I currently call them my higher levels because I want support from all of them. Angels, God, the masters, Buddha, Jesus, etc. So yes, they are always here to support us, but we have to remember to ask, number one. And number two, be open to receiving support. Many of us have blocked, without even knowing it, we have blocks to receiving love, guidance, money, etc. Those all go under the umbrella of support because, again, of our past trauma and belief systems, given what we experienced, the trauma we experienced growing up. Even being teased in school is considered a trauma, right? Even if it was like once. Parents getting divorced is a trauma. So I recommend on a daily basis to remind yourself, right? Just with the affirmation, I am a powerful co-creator of my life. You may use that as a heart's desire and the guided meditation practices. You may want to write that in dry erase marker on your bathroom mirror, post-it notes, and also get in the habit of every morning taking a few minutes to close your eyes, breathe. So we can just do it right now real quick, a little mini tool. Closing your eyes, breathing, placing a hand on the heart, another on the belly. So getting into the body, getting into the heart, getting out of the head. Feeling your body supported. And just silently letting your something bigger know, whatever you call it, that you would like to connect with it more deeply right now. You would like to connect and you would like its support. And then silently asking for whatever you need most with right now, what you need support with right now. It might be courage to take an action. It might be clarity or guidance on a problem or situation. So whatever it is, ask. Some people call this prayer, but asking for this support. It could be wisdom in healing your body. And then after you ask, pause and be open to receiving it. Whatever it is that you asked for. Pausing for 30 seconds. And maybe you are even saying, I am open to receiving this and more. And then whenever that feels complete, opening your eyes and just jotting down, depending on what you asked for, jotting down any guidance or anything you felt. Some of us receive with images, a feeling, a knowing, feeling in the body, an emotion. And thanking your something bigger for the support and letting it know that you're open to receiving it all the time in every way possible. Maybe even earth, quote unquote, earth angels, healers, coaches, friends, strangers even. And you might end by saying, and please assist me to clear any blocks that would keep me from receiving, those that I know and those that I don't know. Thank you. With as much ease, grace, and speed as possible. Thank you. So it's really powerful to start and end your day this way. You can also connect more deeply in the guided therapeutic meditation practices. Those of you in my free community have a sample practice. Those of you who are in my either my short Connect with the Divine You program or longer year-long program where we go into all 10 keys, you have many guided practices to choose from that are related to the specific keys, including Trust Something Bigger. All right, you guys, so have fun playing with this truth that you are a powerful co-creator, and also connecting with and receiving more deeply from your something bigger. And if you'd like more support, you can check out all the ways below. And stay tuned for my new free class, which is going to be super powerful. I think it'll be the first week of June. So keep your eyes and ears open for that, as well as I'm going to be running some kind of audio program special next week. I'm not sure what yet, but stay tuned. And feel free to share this message with anybody else you think might benefit from it. Oh, and one more little side note that just came in is when we believe in, ask for support, and trust something bigger, we feel less anxious, less afraid. We don't try to do everything alone or by ourselves anymore. Our stress level goes down when we believe we're not alone, that we're not doing it alone, and that we are powerful co-creators. So just wanted to add that in. All right, have a great week. Bye.